Hello and welcome to Introduction to Epistemology, and today we are going to discuss about knowledge and justification. So if we see the important point in this knowledge and justification, we will find that knowledge is not possible without belief justification, and justification is actually the essential component of knowledge. For example, if a person is reliable and that person tricked him, and what has happened that the person say that he lost his car key, so what will happen? You still believe him because you justified in that context that you trust him, or that your friend is reliable. So if you think that your friend is reliable, so you don't think in the other context that he will trick you and he will take or stole or lost your car key. So that is important in between the connection of knowledge and justification. But the thing is that we must not to assume that everything we learn is justified or it's about knowledge. We should look both concepts independently, because sometimes your justification must be not true, it could be false. To understand that, how can we differentiate between true belief and false belief? Let's take example of this animation. You will find that there are two friends, and one is Sally and the second one is Anne. And when you see that the Sally put her basket and then she goes for a walk, what has happened that Anne take a ball from the basket and then put this ball into his basket. So what has happened? So you can see that what happened that if you see the difference between two concepts, if you see in left side, when you see the false belief, you will see that the Sally will look her ball in his own basket, and Sally believed that her friend will never stole her ball. So that is a false belief, because she thinks that her friend Anne will never stole the ball. So his belief is that his friend is reliable and trustworthy. Whereas when we see on the right side in true belief task, if the Sally looked the ball into an basket, then it means that she believed that, according to with her knowledge or previous experience, that Anne has stolen the ball and then taken the ball into her box. So you can see this picture is clearly differentiate between false belief task and true belief task. When we talk about knowledge and justification, there was a philosopher known as Plato, and then he thought also that knowledge is always a true justified true belief. So if you even take a look of the previous illustration, it means with Sally previous knowledge, because Sally had previous knowledge, maybe knowledge come from the experience that her friend Anne have maybe stolen the ball before. So with her previous knowledge or experience, she thought that the Anne have taken the ball and then put in her own box. So that's why Sally will look the ball not in her own basket, but in her friend Anne basket. So you can see that how can we define the knowledge in this scenario. So this is an interesting example that I want to share with you. So thank you so much for today's lecture. Hope to see you again.